Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody.
And that's it. So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both... So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to start.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters, who are ready now to perform. We are just getting started. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Now it's Trossard, and he's being shifted off it. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. And it's Hatto. Oh, right place, right time. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, Peter, Erling Haaland is very much the player in all of football in so many ways. His development really owes to the fact that he made all the best choices. The clubs, the coaches, everything.
Oh, good effort! Goal! Gremio! Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Gremio gain their reward with an early goal. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Nice. Ended up in no man's land.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Trauda. Almiron. Threads one in. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. And Almiron.
Porto are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Almiron! Almiron! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Almiron actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Dovbik. Well, they've got it again. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance. Nicely weighted ball. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Can he spark a counter here? Pass is just off target. Zelarayan. Nicely shaped ball. Lavia cuts out the pass. Trauda. That's a sharp pass. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Zelarayan knocks it into space. And needless to say, that deserved better.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
And we have our very first corner. He's having a shot! And that is wildly off target. That is good alertness. Played into space. Oh, that's a key interception. And he was quick to react. Lavia. Trossard does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Hato. Looking for the run. And he welcomes it in. Oh, that's fabulous. There's the delivery. Cleared away. Corner number 2 then. That has been knocked clear. That's tidy. Can he finish? Oh, good finish. They have done it. They have their equaliser.
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Porto restore parity.
Well, that certainly raised the temperature in here, and both sides are looking to up their game accordingly.
Lavia opts for safety. Lavia. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Passing nice and neat.
Almiron! That's just playing it safe and simple.
He's got plenty of space out wide here. That's the end of the first 45. So it's all squared. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Porto really showed some resolve in that first half, Peter, after going behind. So I think the message from the manager will be quite a positive one. Keep going and keep doing what you've been doing, because it's pretty good.
Well, they've gone toe-to-toe for those 45 minutes, and at half-time the score is 1-1.
Substituição para o Porto. Número 21. Sai e vai para
Premio kick off the second half.
Número 11.
Porto different to some extent this half. Details of the changes to come soon.
Well, I think this is probably a good time, Peter, to make ambitious change.
Decent chance! Goal! Porto! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
And here's Almiron. Oh, that's delightful. Trossard. Trossard was ultimately thwarted there, but it took a few of them to stop him.
Well, I appreciate the fact he's trying to make a difference, and if he carries on like that, he may well do.
Oh, no joy this time. Haaland being hunted in packs.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
Porto perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Lavia. Can he get it through? Great ball, and he's in here. Crosses, he's rising! And he's stuck it away. Once more they've done it! They just will not lie down!
Wow, this is so good. I mean, seriously good. They're putting on quite a show here for us.
It was wonderfully efficient.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Substituição para o Porto. Número 17.
Well, the two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time. Grêmio drag themselves back again.
There's been a genuine flow to this game so far, but that might mark a major shift in momentum now.
It's a pretty loose pass. Hato. Well, he's looking to get away, but the defending is persistent, adhesive. No, he refuses to take the bait. Palacios makes the interception. He's takes a shot! Goal! Porto! And they're back in front. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
Well, talk about being on top of your game, everything seems to be coming off for him.
Porto have their lead. Well, he can't say now that he hasn't been warned.
Well, I think the referee would have told him to rein it in or suffer the consequences.
Well, plenty of early set pieces here. Hato makes a dash for it. And that's been drilled in. And he can thump it away. Half an hour gone in the second half. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. He's having a good look here.
Yeah, and I think it's a lesson to be learned in not conceding free kicks in this area.
He's trying the shot. That is delicious! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy. And once more, we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
Oh, that was wonderful. And the shot! Oh, it's hit the post. And no, he had to, and yet he could not.
Well, we could be headed for a scenario in which next goal is the winner. That chance could have been it too.
So we have movement on both benches.
Número 7. Número 20. Número 33. Vão dar os seus lugares.
No, he's not getting his way this time. Nice looking ball. Nicely intercepted.
Número 29.
Now he's off and running. Still anyone's game this. One moment can decide it.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal. Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
And into the grateful arms of the keeper. So what can they make of this? Space for him to turn and look. He's shifting through the gears here.
Well, that's pretty clear. It is a foul.
And no surprise, that's a booking. I do think he's feeling the effects of that tackle. And this is the big chance. They're taking a moment to consider their options. And he shoots!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks. Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly. I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Foram indicados 6 minutos de compensação.
Challenged just a bit on the firm side. Now it's Haaland. He's beaten the last man. Ryan. He is through here. Real chance!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Ryan. Haaland shapes it! And that's a sharp finish! Oh, but the flag's up.
And needless to say, he disagrees.
A moment's uncertainty there, but it is the right call. Bayer.
Oh, he's taken out. That'll be a foul.
And that interception was most necessary. So that's it. It is all over. Times very much the man. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Yeah, this looked the most likely outcome, but we've had a good variety in this.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere... Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. Well, I'm Peter Drury, and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff.
Gremio definitely have the look of a team that likes to counter-attack, Peter.
Yeah, that is clear. Just look at how they line up.
Well, in other words, they don't mind being patient.
Looking to play him in. That is good progress on the left. Oh, that's a key interception. Tries to pass it through.
You have to expect that from everyone now.
Oh, no question, that's a foul. Well, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. And it's Hughes. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, Peter, I just love the positivity and attitude that Erling Haaland delivers on a football field. It's almost as if he's still on the training ground. And there's
Haaland! And he should have made them pay.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And he's in on this, having a shot! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
He looks so composed until the moment he pulled the trigger. I still think he can't believe he didn't put it away.
If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Fratesi, and he welcomes it in. Now there's a fine ball. Nice control. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
Well, I think that move petered out due to a lack of urgency. There was no cutting edge.
That has ended up in no man's land. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Decent chance! And he has kicked it out somehow.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Porto with the corner, there first. Punched away. Gremio have the chance to go the other way. Gremio are a team that's fond of the low block. They sure defend in numbers.
Yeah, the whole point being to go back to front as quickly as possible, Peter. Of course, once the ball has been won.
Yeah, balls over the top, long diagonals, that's the plan. No, he refuses to take the bait.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Palacios. Aimed beyond the defence. Can he finish? Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Looking for the run. No, that's been intercepted. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Matias Pereira. Threads one in. Oh, that's a fine interception. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Gremio clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Lavia defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Trossard, he's picked his way through. Hato has the space to scheme, elects to cross. Half-time rapidly approaching, and it's still goalless. Hato. Lavia. Fratesi. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And now they can clear their lines. Stood up well to him there. Matias Pereira. Good ball over the top. Oh, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Pass somewhat off target. Into stoppage time. Very little left on it. And here's Haaland. Haaland has got himself a free kick. Now, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances.
Well, talk about being caught between a rock and a hard place. I don't think he had much choice there, although he's paid for it.
Perhaps the final meaningful act of the first half. And a great opportunity to open the scoring here. And he's quick to get rid. And the referee has signalled for half-time. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, I wouldn't say it was the most potent performance, Peter, but defensively, very composed. The scoreline might still be 0-0, but I'm expecting things to open up a bit more in this second half.
Well, it's been a half that hasn't lacked suspense or intrigue. It's only lacked goals. 0-0 at the break.
Substituição para o Grêmio. Número 10. Sai e vai
And here is the first touch of the second half.
Well, I can imagine both managers have been in the ears of the players. They want more. Let's hope the game comes to life sooner rather than later.
Oh, perfectly measured that. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him. Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Fratesi. Oh, that's well spotted. Madueke. Madueke was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. That has not gone well. And if you did take an extended half-time break, you'll be relieved to hear that you have missed nothing. Haaland being watched hawkishly here.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
Almiron. He's in a great position here. Oh, good spread. Crosses it in. Cleared without hesitation. Fratesi unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Robbie, and he's only too happy to take that back. Now it's Trossard. He's found a way through. Oh, no joy this time. It is still anyone's game, 0-0. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Trossard. And he's had it nicked away. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Madueke. Now, can they get him away? And it's Hughes. Haaland. And a chance! Goal! Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
It's the stuff you work on the training ground time and time again, and it came off.
A forced breakthrough.
Look, experienced voices need to be heard now, along with good purpose and urgency, and they can get right back into this.
Substituição para o Porto. Número 21. Número 20. Número 17. Número 7. Número 33.
Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Número 8. Número 29.
And that's been won straight back. Grêmio are looking to break at pace. Just about up to 75 minutes. And here's Dovbyk. Nicely weighted ball. That is good alertness. Well, that pass isn't the best. It's just beyond his reach. Oh, can he get onto this? And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is... And the shot! And that would have been game, set and match.
Haaland really can't believe it. He let the opposition off the hook there, and he knows it all too well.
Time and again they are repelled. Out towards the flank. Looking for options for movement. Expertly cut out, really nicely done.
Grêmio really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And the through ball. Palacios calmly anticipates. Haaland going after that. Nicked it back from... And he's let fly.
Porto really wanted that two-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be able to see it out from here.
And here's Dovbyk. Dovbyk. Good take, and is he in? And the finish! And there's a goal! We thought they were done, but never say never.
Look, that was a technical interaction of great football. That has gone down a treat.
So all square with almost no time remaining.
It just goes to show you what determination can achieve. Okay, there isn't much time left, but if we have to find the winner now, there's no question who I'll be backing.
Ryan.
Pretty robust defending.
Driving on and making good progress. Here's a chance! It's loose and there's a... Oh, what has happened here? Drives, getting up there! Oh, that could be pivotal! A game of margins! A game of thrills! This might just do it! He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves...
And the referee brings it to a close. Of the match award, and no surprise there. So a game of thrills and tiny margins, so...
whatever way you can.
Well, here we are, Portugal's very own Clásico, Benfica against Porto. This a real clash of cultures, two clubs representing something quite unique. It is always exciting, always intriguing, and never, ever disappoints. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it.
So a true clash of the titans in Portuguese football. It is a match with so much behind it, so much to add spice to the drama that lies ahead.
Well, recent records may favour Porto, Peter, but as with all rivalries like this, there are so many intangible factors that make reading into previous records pretty much a fruitless exercise. Whatever happens, this is a fixture that's been known to provide plenty of excitement and lots to absorb and enjoy.
Things already rolling. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Elects to cross. He's rising. Harmlessly behind.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
He's got away. Plays it across. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, Peter, I just love the positivity and attitude that Erling Haaland delivers on a football field. It's almost as if he's still on the training ground. And there's one little story in a game where he scored 4, but he was still angry. And asked why he was angry, he said, well, I missed one of my good chances. I think he's destined for greatness.
Hard to disagree with that. It is the sort of situation he thrives in. Ryan. That is a brilliant interception. That's Gonzalez. And here's Haaland. That is lovely. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. That's destined for the flank. Porto are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. That's a lovely, neat pass. Garner. That has been slung wide. Nice control. Hangs in across. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Looking for options for movement. Tries to pass it through. And that's played in. Takes a shot! Goal! Benfica! Well, it would have been harder to miss.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves many favours then. They really should have picked him up sooner.
Benfica have taken the lead.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
Now it's Haaland. That is good strength. He's under a lot of pressure there. Threads one in.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Taken back almost at once. That's going wide left. Well read, nice interception. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Haaland! Oh, split-second reaction.
Haaland clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Porto with the corner, there first. Oh, great leap! And he's heaved it away. Now, can they get him away? That's put pay to the danger. Played out to the left flank. Modric. Barnes making good progress. And he's cut it out.
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. Okay, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
In towards the back stick. Looking to play him in. He's looking wide, and it's Robertson. It's a good spell of possession, this. Tries to play it through. Now it's Haaland. And the counter is on. Now it's Zelarayan. And he's gone searching cross-field. And the referee has blown for half-time. And it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. Porto finding themselves behind by just one goal at the break.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
So that's it for the first half, and everyone takes a well-earned rest.
Substituição para o Porto. Número 21. Sai e vai entrar para o seu lugar.
So right back into the action.
Número 11.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open. If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Porto come out this half somewhat altered.
Well, I'm assuming that this is going to end up as a tactical change, Peter.
Corner number 2 then. Keeper's dealt with that. An instinct. There's the shot! Smashing delivery, just didn't do enough with it.
That definitely had the element of surprise to it. Clearly came in when no one was expecting it, and it was drilled.
James. Gonzalez. Benfica are a team that take pride in possession.
Yeah, I'd agree with that. They like to be brave with the ball, get on it, have a go, Peter, try something different. They certainly have the players who are very eager to take that on.
Could move up a gear here. Madueke. That's been slipped through. Haaland. And the finish! And he's gone looking for safety. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Oh, easy pickings there. Now it's Morishi. Ball's played through.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
He's had a shot!
It's off target and by quite a way.
That's the threat he carries, Peter, running at defences like that. If only he managed to retain his composure.
Your impression so far, Jim?
Look, they may be one down, but they're not shying away. Time is on their side, and they're set on using it.
Now there's a fine ball. He leaps for it! And that's a sharp finish! Porto are level!
Marcou para o Porto.
He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Substituição para o Benfica. Número 32. Número
So we
7.
have movement on both benches.
Número 11.
So they have it all to do again.
Well, that certainly raised the temperature in here, and both sides are looking to up their game accordingly.
He's in a great position here. That's a foul, no two ways about it. And he has shown him a yellow card.
And it's Garner. Tries from a long way out. Chance for a shot!
And they've got rid.
James has the space to scheme.
That was well seen too. Good clearance.
Good ball, good take. Zelarayan aims beyond the defence. He's beaten the last man. Oh, a great chance! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And into the grateful arms of the keeper.
Benfica have the chance to go the other way.
Luis Suarez.
Great vision. That has been cut short.
No, that's been intercepted.
Robertson. And it's Tavernier. Robertson, who does have an assist to his name. Awar. Now it's Awar. Cuts it back.
Yeah, and the shot!
It's loose now and they want to get it back.
And that's a real chance missed.
Sailormakers fully appreciates that he could have won it then, and now he'll be all the keener not to lose it.
And he'll shoot here!
It's run loose. Who's going to get there?
Benfica really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
No, he's not going to get any further than that.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Oh, good-looking ball.
Oh, that's well spotted.
Distributed tidily. Salmakers. Couldn't squeeze it through. That is good alertness. Shifted upfield. Well, that looks a decent ball. And it's made its way to him.
I think that's a corner. Yes, it is.
So, third corner of the game. Well, there's the clearance. Plays it in low.
No messing about, just bludgeoned away.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Now it's Zelarayan. Well, that pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. Well, nicely intercepted.
Vamos ter 3 minutos de compensação.
Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Well, no joy this time. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Skillfully cut out, he is so at ease on the ball. Now it's Selmakers.
Goes down, but nothing gets...
Chance! And that is as much as we have to... Thoughts on what we've just seen?
Well, I think all things considered, Peter, this was a fair result. Both sides showed the right qualities to
coverage. So from us both, a very good evening.